All right, playing some six-star hotel, the Milano, hole 1, par 4. We're practicing the Milano holes for an upcoming tournament, and they just came out with 5 new holes. Now on this one, I'm practicing this shot from over here. So we're going to switch balls here. We're going to go to, I think we're going to go to a quasar. See if we get enough distance here. Just let the wind carry it from there. And I'd like to go over that little finger that goes into the sand there. I'd like it to carry over that. So we're going to put just a titch of overpower. And hitting a grate to the right, which is not good. Oh. It's good that it stopped and didn't go into the sand. That shot right there with a big topper is so much easier. You do have to have a much, you're going to definitely want to use a Titan ball and pick up as much of the wind as you can, because you are giving up about 17 yards of distance on that first hit. But if you can get out there with the big topper, that top spin, that extra 50 top spin that you get will blast you out of that sand a lot easier. With a big topper, there's a good chance that same exact shot would have blown out and you'd be on the other side, either in the rough or really, really close to that. So use 3 backspin. We're going to go right there in front of that hole. Make sure we're right in the center. And then we are pretty dang close. So I'm going to move it over about a cup. Oh, you can't hit that and expect anything to go in. When you're shooting those short, when you're shooting those short shots with your wedge, your short iron, your sand wedge, your rough iron, when you're in those short little shots like that and you've lined it up, if you don't hit perfect, you're pretty much sunk. When you're on those holes where you need a lot of backspin and you're not really sure exactly what's going to happen, you're trying to give yourself kind of 2 shots, the first bounce and then the backspin. Those holes, you can hit great, or you may even hit good and it still may go in just because it's so unpredictable. But these shots where you're just trying to literally get it in the hole, straight in the hole with a Hornet or a Rapier or any of those clubs, and you don't hit it perfect, you're sunk. The tough thing I find on this hole is that it's this green, it's really hard to get the ball in the hole to chip it in. If you do the traditional shot to the left, you can put yourself out there in nice short iron range, and where you may be super effective with that short iron on some holes. This hole, the green just is really tricky. It just doesn't seem to quite play right. It's like when you hit, it takes funny bounces, and it's always best to be at an angle so that you can start the ball off on the green and stay on the green and not bounce from the fringe to the green, because it seems like it takes a weird bounce when you do that. The shot from the right where you're hitting over, can pay dividends if you make it. But if you don't make it, you could be pitching out of the sand or doing something, just trying to get on. You've kind of taken the second shot out of the mix. But you could also end up out of bounds on the right. So there are definitely some risks. The last tournament that was in, I really needed to pick up some shots, so I went through all of the holes and changed how I played that hole to play it more aggressive to try and pick that shot up. And I did pick it up once in the weekend round. But I came very close the other time of putting it in the drink and actually making the situation worse. So I'm I'm on the fence on which way I'm going to play it in this tournament, whether I'm going to be super aggressive or whether I'm going to just try and hit the shot and make sure that every time I have that hornet shot, because the other way is pretty simple. You can put yourself out there in the same spot and get a hornet shot every time. This hole, with head spin, I'm going to play about 3.5 backspin, and I'm going to play just a little 1 bar of right just to get it moving in that direction. And I'm going to try and put myself fairly straight onto the hole. It will kind of drop a little bit to the right. This club's playing 1-2, so there's 3-6. And hitting great's not good. You hit great to the right, you're going to end up to the right. That's pretty much how it works. All right, that's how those holes are played. Thank you.